안녕하세요. This informational video is one in a series of educational videos designed to help adoptees with a variety of topics from USKRG. In our search for origins, it's important to review all documentation available and comb it for new information or information that conflicts with what you already have. Obtaining our alien file through the Freedom of Information Act, or FOIA, is just one avenue of seeking information. This guide is a tool for any adoptee who would like to obtain their alien file through the FOIA. Several members of the USKRG and USKRG leadership team are pursuing their alien files through FOIA even at this moment in 2026. A note before beginning. Remember to only file if you are confident of your status as a U.S. citizen, you are interested to know what unredacted information is contained in your file, and after you have carefully weighed the potential risks and benefits of filing. Finally, only file if you feel comfortable doing so. There is a lot of fear and misinformation surrounding the actions of ICE and what it means for FOIA. It is understandable that during this uncertain political climate in the U.S., you may feel unsafe or uncomfortable filing for your alien file through the USCIS. So if you are unsure about application, then please honor those feelings and don't proceed with anything that makes you feel uncomfortable. We've consulted with an immigration attorney, and while this does not constitute legal advice and is for informational purposes only, the guidance is that if you are a U.S. citizen with proof of citizenship, then there should not be any issue filing for your alien file through FOIA. The current political events involving ICE are extremely unfortunate, however, they have little relevance to FOIA requests of this type. If you are uncomfortable with filing on your own or providing your address, please reach out to USKRG at info@uskrg.org or through our private Facebook group. One of the larger issues is that adoptees are not receiving their entire files, and documents are withheld or redacted at a rate of about 80 to 90%. However, some of the documents you will receive and may be interested in are still present, such as background information documents or the United States Department of Justice's investigation documents. There may still be multiple places where your birthday, circumstances around your adoption, and important birth family information could be listed. So let's begin looking into the filing process. Your alien immigration file is documentation sent to and from immigration authorities, including the United States Embassy, United States Citizenship and Immigration Services, Customs and Border Protection, your Korean Adoption Agency, and Immigration and Customs Enforcement. You can file for your alien file online through the USCIS website, and it is generally free and will only take 10 minutes. Sometimes adoptees have found their alien file contains more information than their adoption agency documents alone, such as new or differing circumstances surrounding their abandonment, like dates, names, or addresses, additional names of Korean family members, or even additional pages. This video assumes that you already have a USCIS account. If you don't have one, you can find instructions on the USKRG website to help you set one up. How to apply for your alien file through the FOIA. Step 1. After you have signed in, please select Go to First. First stands for FOIA Immigration Record System, and then select Request for My Immigration Records. If you have just created your account, you will automatically land on Submit an FOIA or PA request, which is the second screen. There may be a pop-up immediately after this screen depending on if you have started a request previously. For the purposes of this tutorial, we will be starting a new request. Step 2. Specify the nature of your request. You will need to click Other and then manually type in what file you're applying for. Please manually type alien file, complete alien file, or unredacted alien file. Step 3. Upcoming immigration court proceedings. Assuming that you are not applying due to immigration court proceedings, please check No, and then click Next. Step 4. Here you'll fill out your personal information. Files are typically retrieved using names. For a number, we generally recommend leaving this blank unless you're certain you know what it is, as it could slow down the process of receiving your files. For country, you'll select South Korea from this dropdown, but it will be in the format of Korea South, so alphabetically look for the letter K. Date of birth. Put in your legalized date of birth in this section. For what other receipts have you filed with the USCIS, this can be left blank even if you have applied for your A file in the past. Then click Next. Step 5. Basically, your names. So enter in your current legal American name in the format of last name, first name, and then middle name. Also, be sure to include any names that you've used in the past, including any aliases or your maiden name, and that is also in the format of last name, first name, then middle name. Name used upon entry into the United States. This is where you'll enter your Korean name. So your family name, if your last name was Kim, you'll enter here. And then your given name, which is your first name in Korean, aka your two-syllable Korean first name. And that can be either hyphenated or not, or also have a space. Step 6. Fill out your current contact information. Please fill in your mailing address. If you do not wish to disclose this, please reach out to USKRG either via email at info@uskrg.org or Facebook, and we can chat about workarounds such as a lawyer filing on your behalf. Please also note that the telephone number is optional. Click Next. Step 7. Family information for subject of record. Enter your adoptive father's name in the format of last name, first name, and middle name. Then proceed on to your adoptive mother's name in the format of last name, first name, and then middle name. For information about family members that may appear on requested records, you may leave this blank, as you are already requesting your entire alien file, unless there is a specific family member that you are concerned might be redacted. Avoiding redactions of records mentioning additional persons. This is generally left alone. However, if you have filled out a G28 form to gain consent from your adoptive parents or have proof of your adoptive parents' deaths, such as a death certificate, obituary, or image of their memorial, please attach any relevant forms or scans here. As of January 2026, submission of a G28 form from your adoptive parents is advised, as your files may be more complete and contain less redactions. Then click Next. Step 8. Upload additional documents. This is actually typically left blank. However, if you need to include any additional documentation that support your claim for an expedited A file due to immigration hearing, please do so here. Then click Next. Step 9. Review your info and sign. Scroll down in your information and review that it is correct and complete. If anything does not look correct, then feel free to click the Edit button on the right side of the screen to edit that particular section. Sign under penalty of perjury should already be selected, and please click the box that says I've read and agree to the above statement. Type in your name, which acts as your signature, and the date should already be filled in. When you're ready, press Submit Request. Please make sure that your files are correct, as you will not be able to unsubmit your request once you submit it. Step 10. You should see that your form has successfully been submitted. If you want to see the status of your form, please click View My Requests. At any time, you can log in and view your application status. You will once again want to click on the first portal and then click View My Requests or My Requests. You should receive your alien file after 4 to 6 weeks. Once you see your status changed and are able to receive your files, be sure to carefully examine them for any new information, names, locations, or dates. If you feel that your alien file has been unfairly redacted or USCIS can't seem to find your alien file, please refer to our blog article for tips on what to look for and how to appeal this decision. After looking through your files, please make note of any red flags. There are resources on the USKRG website for what red flags to look for, and also consider attending one of our workshops or watching one of our tutorials on how to create a timeline that can then be submitted to Korea's Third Truth and Reconciliation Commission investigation. Thanks for watching.